The preview made it look like a slick, slam-bang action movie like last year's Killing Them Softly and Jack Reacher. But the movie itself is quite a ridiculous piece of junk. This story takes up around a half hour of this 2-hour bore, and it's filled with long scenes of filler in which nothing happens. In the beginning, Woody Harrelson plays a dirty man in a dirty town, and then it cuts to Christian Bale and Casey Affleck. They play brothers. Affleck is a prize fighter of some sort, and he gets killed by Harrelson when he arrives in the dirty town. I guess he got killed because he lost the fight. This prompts Bale to go out and search for his brother, and then go out and search for the killer. And he won't let anyone, not even the police, stand in his way. One police officer is played by Forrest Whitaker. While this story sounds fairly exciting, the important points in the story take a while to get to because you have to sit through more long scenes of filler. For example, Christian Bale and Zoe Saldana play a couple. I guess they're a couple. When Saldana is introduced to the story, she tells Bale that she's pregnant. It implies that things won't work out, but the next thing you know, they're together. So, why the scene was there, I have no idea. Bad writing, bad editing. Then Officer Forrest Whitaker eats dinner with them. Why did Bale and Saldana invite Officer Forrest Whitaker to eat dinner with them? Long scenes of the actors looking at each other without talking, and then there are long scenes of the actors driving, in which nothing happens. Every once in a while the story comes back in, and it sets you up for Christian Bale to get his rifle out and get ready to look for the killer. But again, you have to sit through more long, meaningless scenes before you get to that important story point. Oh yeah, and Willem Dafoe is in this movie. Yeah, I forgot that. In one scene, Christian Bale gets in a car accident, accidentally kills someone, goes to jail, gets visits from his brother, and then gets released. But this sequence has nothing to do with the story. The screenplay could have used a script doctor or two. The actors perform very well, like you'd expect. You believe that Woody Harrelson is erratic, and you believe that Christian Bale wants revenge for his brother. But then there are scenes like the scene in which Bale reflects on life with his brother, and they show pictures of the two of them as kids. But this scene, again, has nothing to do with the story. It doesn't add anything new. When Bale and Harrelson finally confront each other, a couple of bullets fire, but these bullets are placed in between long scenes of the two of them following each other from the parking lot to the train tracks to the grassy field without ever speaking. When the two of them go face to face, they stare at each other for minutes until Bale finally says, "It was my brother you killed." The final shot is useless too. It has nothing. When the movie ended, I had never seen a crowd get up and leave the theater so quickly. Overall, Out of the Furnace is a disappointingly miserable action movie that never knows what it's trying to be. You probably don't want to see this movie.